But first, the challenge to get a doctor's appointment when you need one. Last week, we heard from people using Lakeside surgery in Corby and the struggle that they were facing to see a GP. More demand there has led to longer waits despite doctors working flat out. Well, since then, we've heard from many more of you who've had a similar experience. Our political correspondent Ben Schofield has been going through the emails.
Lakeside say they're the largest true GP partnership in the NHS. They serve some 180,000 patients and have surgeries across Cambridgeshire and Northamptonshire, as well as some elsewhere. Since we reported on Friday about the problems at their Corby surgery getting an appointment, we've been contacted by other patients also voicing their frustrations. Let's start first with Melba Morgan. She was a patient at their Kettering surgery at the Headlands practice in the town. But she says she needed a repeat prescription after coming down with a chest infection, but had to call back 193 times one morning, only to be told there weren't any appointments left.
I didn't expect to see a doctor. I expected it to be a telephone consultation, but to not be given that, even though 111 had told me that I would be an urgent case and I would get a doctor's telephone consultation. And so I don't think that the care was there at all for the patient. I was totally irrelevant. They would have just let me go to A&E.
Let's look at what some of the other Lakeside patients have told us. Trish Ashcroft emailed in to say this. She's a patient in St Neots. She says, whenever I've tried to make contact with them to make an appointment, the phone is never answered. Sometimes you just want to talk to a human being. I feel that Lakeside need to up their game. And Sharon Bedford in Whittlesea said this: we also have the misfortune of one of our surgeries being run by this company. Our GP surgeries are failing us. They've set themselves up in their ivory towers and the common masses must not invade them. Well, we put these points and others to Lakeside themselves, and they sent us a statement in which they said this: we encourage all patients to contact our surgeries through our online platforms where possible. Those without internet access can still call our reception teams. Demand nationally has rocketed in the last few weeks. We do take all our patients' concerns seriously, and so we have already committed to installing new telephone systems in all our practices with callback functionality as just one of the added functions. We hope this will help to reduce queues. Well, they said they're also hoping to recruit more doctors and train more people to answer the phones. Lastly, a word from another Lakeside patient, this time Robert Hanson. He's registered in Yaxley. He says he was horrified to hear of the experiences of people in Corby, but says at his surgery he's had nothing but exemplary service.
Ben Schofield reporting, and thank you to everyone who got in touch with us. The other issue you've been raising with us, of course, is East West Rail, and the consultation into that closes tonight.